Hey builders, welcome to week 6 of a Building Blocks Breakthrough Journey. So I have great news is that I lost an additional 0.8 pounds. So this has taken my weekly average up to over 0.6, where last week it was just under 0.6. Now I know I'm not yet at my minimum goal of averaging of 0.7 per week, but now that the holidays are behind us and that 2021 is here and 2020 is gone, then I can get back into a regular routine for myself. And all of those Christmas cookies are gone. So that's excellent. That's going to really help me to reach my goal, right? Not to be tempted by all of the Christmas treats that we had around here. So here's how I did it, is that with my cardio, is that, yeah, I reached my benchmarks again. I know, no big surprise, but here's how I did it, is that I did 137 minutes of cardio. 85 of those minutes was at a vigorous intensity level. And so what I did is, I'm going to look down at my notes, so just excuse me, is that one time this week is that I combined both a run outside for 15 minutes and then I came back in. It must have been cold that day. Is that I came back in and I finished that workout with doing on my stationary bike, doing a HIIT workout, just as I explained in week 5, if you recall, how I do that HIIT workout on my stationary bike. And then it looks like 2 other days is that I combined both a vigorous intensity workout and then also a moderate workout on my stationary bike. And then on the final day, I did 32 minutes of a steady state moderate workout on my stationary bike. Now, this week I promised you that I was going to dive a little bit deeper into my strength training routines. And so let me just back to March of 2020 when the pandemic hit. Yeah, can you believe that it's almost been a year since all of this madness started? Well, I mentioned before is that when that hit, is that I was no longer comfortable going in my gym. Now, when I used to train at my gym, is that I used to train and weight train 4 days a week. Now, I won't go into the details of what I used to do back then, but for the purposes of the journey, is that what you need to know is that when I started training at home, if you recall, we put together a makeshift little gym for me down in our basement, is that I just started to do just the minimum of what is recommended, which is 2 days a week of full body strength training. And so that's what I was doing at home from March until the beginning of the journey, is that I would do a full body workout, either doing 3 sets of 10 reps or doing 2 sets of 15 reps. It just depended on how I felt that day is what I did. Now, when I started the journey this time, which if you recall, that started right around Thanksgiving time, is that I was really missing my strength training. And so what I did is that I started to incorporate, out of the 2 days that I did my strength training, is that I did strength training workout. And so what I mean by that is that more of an endurance type of strength workout is, as I mentioned before, is the 3 sets of 10 reps or the 2 sets of 15 reps. You do that at a little bit lower weight. Well, so what I did with the journey is that I started to do 1 day a week. I would do my strength training, which for me is what I do, is that I do 5 sets of 5 reps. And so what that does is that you are using a higher weight. So for example, when I do my 2 sets of 15 or 3 sets of 15, then for my chest press, then I use 25-pound dumbbells. Well, when I do 5 sets of 5, then what I do is I take those dumbbells up to 35 pounds each, and that's what we have at the house. So that is one thing that I changed when I started with the journey, is that 1 day a week I would do my strength training, 5 sets of 5, increasing the weights. And then on the second day of my strength training, I would do my either 3 sets of 10 or 2 sets of 15 for each of my exercises. Now, when I used to work out at the gym, is that, again, I used to strength train or weight lift 4 days a week. And so what I would do is that would not be, each time would not be a full body workout, is that I would divide up the different muscle groups on which day I worked out. So for example, maybe 1 day a week I would do chest and triceps, and then maybe abs. And then the next time I went in and did my weightlifting workout, then I would do back and biceps. And then maybe on the third day, I would do legs and shoulders. Now, when you do your workouts this way, then you work out and you do more exercises per body part. Well, so I kind of missed that. And so what I am going to change for week 7 is that I am no longer just going to strength train 2 days a week, is that I'm going to start strength training 3 days a week. And again, that is going to allow me to do more exercises per body part. So why am I doing this? Well, if you recall, during the journey and during the weight loss project that I'm doing for myself, and that hopefully you'll do too, is that during weeks 3 through 8 is that you really look at the workouts and the results that you're getting and your eating patterns. And if you're not quite getting the results that you want, then what you do is that you make adjustments accordingly. And so that is exactly what I am doing here, and that for week 7, right? So that wraps up week number 6. That I forgot to mention that yes, I still got in my my yin yoga this week. I got in 30 minutes of that, which I would not do without. And also getting back into my routine with, now that those Christmas cookies are gone, I am still eating off of my 9-inch plate, and I am still choose my plate methodology of eating. And so I'm going to continue on with that. That seems to very much work for me. So that is my wrap up and update for week number 6. So I will see you next week in the Building Blocks Breakthrough Journey week number 7 update. So until then, this is Coach Becky, your go-to resource for healthy weight loss transformation. I am signing off, and please remember, healthy choices build a better you.